Yo, what's going on, people? Long time no see. I know it's been fucking 15 days. I be taking these hiatuses, man, to where like I just need time to think. And I don't like just making content just because I think I have to make content. I want to make shit that I know is going to be important to talk about. I don't just want to come up with shit every single day. That, to me, it will be disingenuous and it'll just be me trying to make filler content. I don't want to do filler content on this channel. I'm too real for that. I'm not going to do it. So I only talk about subjects I want to talk about. But for the past 15 days, I haven't had nothing really that drew me in to where I wanted to discuss, look at, or even discuss when it comes to the entertainment industry. And that got me thinking about a question that I've been having, and it's, why don't I care about nowadays entertainment like I did back in the day? Scratch that. Not even back in the day. My ass stopped caring about certain type of entertainment about 5 months ago. I haven't cared about it the same as I do now. I don't care about it at all now. Why is that? So that got me thinking, because I just have not been in the mood to create or talk about the entertainment industry whatsoever. I haven't really cared about what's coming out besides the gaming industry and the anime industry, of course. Those are my two biggest things that I give a shit about. But when it comes to movies, when it comes to TV shows, I just don't give a fuck no more. And I don't know why that is. I've been wanting to talk about certain things. I've seen things coming out and I'm like, damn, that'd be cool to talk about. And then I just don't have the urge to talk about it. Or I don't have the urge to go out and see it. Or even watch it on Netflix. Why is that? I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers talk about this issue, but you know, of course, I got my own spin on it because I like to sit and think and ponder first before I open my fucking mouth. But I got a couple things to where I actually think I know what's going on. Number one, there's been a bunch of big blockbuster movies that came out that normally would kill it in the box office. We'll say even about a year ago. A year ago, these movies would have been billion-dollar movies, bringing in money like it ain't nothing, people talking about it like crazy, but they're not. We recently just had, okay, let me date back. Let me go back a little bit. We had the Ant-Man Quantumania. That's when the shit started getting really, that's when Disney started to realize that their superhero shtick is not working anymore. And that's where we also saw that the cheapness when it comes to the CGI and just the messaging in general, the redundantness of these superhero genres were starting to kick in a little bit more. People did not like Ant-Man Quantumania as much as they did the last Ant-Man movie. And that's because during that time, superhero fatigue didn't really kick in. It was kicking in for some people, but now it really kicks in for the general audience. And that's when you have a problem. So now we got Ant-Man Quantumania, and then it moves forward into these other movies, to these Disney movies that they're not seeing, that kids are not even going out and seeing. I forgot that one movie. It was like the Strange World. Strange World was another movie to where back in the day, if that movie came out during the time, it would be highly successful. Why aren't these movies being successful anymore? And then you got The Flash. I didn't even go see The Flash. I didn't even go see Shazam 2. I seen Shazam 1. I ran out to the theater to see Shazam 1. I didn't even care about going to see Shazam 2. I didn't care about going and seeing The Flash. I still haven't seen that yet, and I'm probably not going to watch it. I haven't went to go see Indiana Jones, and I love the Indiana Jones movies. I'm one of the weird people that actually like the Crystal Skull a little bit. I didn't care about seeing this one. I don't care about seeing a lot of shit, besides very specific movies. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick on the movies that I don't want to see and try to explain why these movies are bombing at the box office and nobody gives a shit about actually seeing these movies. There's a couple reasons why, and I'm gonna just stick on one bullet point for why I believe the movies that I don't want to see and the movies that I'm pretty sure everybody else don't want to see because these movies are bombing right now. Why people just don't give a fuck about these movies anymore that normally, I would say even a year and a half ago, we would be running out to the theaters to see this. So why is that? I got one theory: redundantness. We are tired of the same shit over and over again, and especially because, and I'm just going to be honest with you, woke culture ruined a lot of people's perception on entertainment to begin with. If that shit didn't exist, we wouldn't care about the dumb plot line. We won't care about the about the good guy is not in danger type of shtick. We wouldn't care about oh wow, this movie really doesn't mean anything, I just want to see some good fights. We wouldn't care about none of this shit if woke culture did not exist in cinema and in entertainment. We wouldn't care. That type of redundantness is stuff that we don't give a shit about. We don't care if the good guy always wins. That's been going on for centuries. It's been going on for years. With superhero movies, we already know the good guy is going to win. We already know that the bad guy is going to mess up in the end and the good guy triumphants and shit like that. This shit been happening since Saturday morning cartoons since my mom was young, back in the 60s. That type of redundantness, it does not matter. The redundantness that we do care about is when people try to shove messages down our fucking throats. That's when we go, oh, here we go again. Oh, this movie too? Oh, damn, this movie too? Oh, wow, let me guess, the female character is going to replace the whole plot, right? That's the type of redundantness that gets us not giving a shit. We don't care. So that's the problem. When you have, now see, media outlets on YouTube, we notice this shit because we're like entertainment enthusiasts. We watch movies, we go to the movies, we study them, we try to see, you know what I'm saying, like what's new, what's different, whatever. We're the ones that pay attention to this. So we're going to notice this shit before, and it's not really going to be that big of a deal to a general audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once the general audience starts to realize this shit, that's when you have an issue. Every single movie now is woke. Every single one. And that's the reason why we really do not care about going to see these movies, because when it's that redundantness, that's when we check out. We like, okay, it's going to be the same thing. You're trying to preach to me. People do not like the idea of being preached to. I don't care which side of the aisle you're on. This not even nothing political, whatever. Woke got anything to... Woke is just thinking you know how the world works and you're trying to shove it inside of entertainment to preach to people about how the world works. That's what my definition of woke means. So when you try to tell me how the world works when I'm just going to see a movie for entertainment purpose, and it's in every single movie, people start to check out. They start to really, really check out because you get away from what really movies is all about, and it's about entertainment. And it shows in the movies now because they're cheap plot points, they're Mary Sue's. The CGI is fucking lazy as hell. I've never seen a time to where we go back in time when it comes to the progression of CGI. I've seen bits and pieces of Ant-Man Quantumania. CGI is horrible. I've seen bits and pieces of the Flash movie. Jesus Christ. Indiana Jones. All these other movies that use these Shazam. All these movies that's using CGI now with a woke agenda is terrible. These movies are just meant to hit quotas. They're not movies anymore. That's the reason why we don't care. That's my second bullet point. I kind of skipped ahead too. These movies are not movies. They're quotas and they're propaganda pieces now. So that's the reason why I don't care about entertainment, and I don't really care about looking at stuff. I don't care about talking about it. It's even the same with my Netflix shows, like with The Witcher. We already knew The Witcher was going to be shit as soon as Henry Cavill left. And Henry Cavill is a person who just like entertainment for entertainment's sake. We don't care about agendas. We don't care about none of this shit. We just want our shit back. We just want entertainment back. And that got me thinking about why I just do not... This is something that I was naturally doing. I just did not know how to put it into words until I thought about it. I would say even 5 days ago, because I'm like, why don't I care about going to the movies? Why don't I care about finishing The Witcher? Even though Henry Cavill's in it during the season, I just don't care about finishing the season because they fucked it up. I could just tell when you can see the rules of the game that you're not supposed to even know you're in the game. That's when it sucks. That's when it's not fun anymore. When I'm watching The Witcher now, I don't see the storyline. I don't see Geralt. I don't see anything. I don't see the world of The Witcher. I don't see none of that. You know what I do see? I see a bunch of corporate people checking off boxes. Oh, this person's in. Oh, yeah, this person's here because they had to check a box. Oh, yeah, this person's turned gay because he has to check a box. Why is Dandelion gay? Why? Oh, because you had to check a box. It's for no other reason besides you had to check a box. That's the reason why I have to turn my brain off. When I choose to turn my brain off, I cut everything off. And that's and I think that's happening with a lot of different people now because they just do not care about this new shit coming out because it's just blatant now. We know that you're trying to check off a box and it's for an agenda. Entertainment is not entertainment anymore. And that's the point that I'm trying to make with this whole video is that, like, I'm pretty sure you guys are noticing this stuff too, because these movies won't be bombing. These movies are bombing because people are thinking exactly what I'm thinking right now. We just want our entertainment back. We don't care about these ideologies. We don't care about these agendas, these check boxes that you have to check off. And that's why shit like Final Fantasy 16 is being successful. That's why Mission Impossible will always be successful, because I know Tom Cruise wants a lot of shit to be in his movies. He just likes entertainment. That's why John Wick is highly successful. That's why the Spider-Verse movie is successful. Even though they do have agenda shit in it, it just fits the story. There's certain agenda shit that fits the story to where people are just willing to just not pay attention to it because it fits the narrative of the story itself. But yeah, that's why certain movies are still successful and other movies are not, because the ones who don't feel like they're checking off boxes just for the sake of checking off boxes, we're going to go see it. I'm going to go see that Mission Impossible movie. I still have that fire to want to go out and see that movie because it reminds me of how movies were, to where they aren't trying to check off boxes, trying to shove shit down your throats. It's just good entertainment and good old-fashioned fun. Once we get back to that, maybe the spark will be there, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about when I say the magic of movies is basically dimming. It's basically gone. It sucks. I wanted to get back to that, and I kind of want my first video that I made in 14 to 15 days to be something that we just talk about, and to where, you know, we could probably have a discussion about it. If you guys disagree with me, I'm pretty sure I would love to hear that shit. You know, what's your opinion on this? Why do you think movies and entertainment suck, or if you think they even do suck, or if they change at all? Let me know. I'm about to get back to and start making videos again. I kind of got that spark to want to talk about shit. I'm not just entertainment nowadays is very disappointing. It's extremely disappointing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and we're going to have more videos coming soon. Peace.